Hello, I'm Jonajo and I'm going to create a 7x7 bitmap file with this hex editor. Okay, bitmap file has three parts in it, and the first part is file header, and second part is div header, and third part is the image, the pixels. Yeah, so let's begin. Well, let's see. The first two bytes uh, is for 2 and 4D, which means we use the BM style with this in this bitmap file. And the next 4 bytes are the total bytes of this of this file. So we just leave here with 8 zeros. And next 4 bytes are empty. Well, it means the application that we made this bitmap file. So just leave it 8 zeros. Okay, so next 4 bytes are offset, which means uh, where the pixels begin. So where the pixel begins is at after 54 bytes, the pixels are begin. So we just write 36, which means the 52 in demico. Okay, so this is file header, which is 14 bytes in total. And the next is div header. As you can see, we use BM as our bitmap style. So there are 40 bytes in total in the div header. Yep. And the first 4 bytes are the bytes in div header. So which is 2, 8, which means 40 in demico. So this means the div header is 40 bytes. And next for is the image, the width of the image, which is 0.7, and the height is 0.7 as well. And next 2 bytes, it must be 0.1, so it can't be anything else. Yeah, and the next 2 bytes are the bits in per pixel. So it's 24, which is 1/8 in hex. And the next 4 bytes are compression method. Well, I don't think we should use we can use any we need to use any compression. So just type in 8 zeros. And here it is. The next 4 bytes are raw bitmap data, which is 28. We can, according to the Wikipedia, there's a formula that allow us uh, to to calculate the raw bitmap data, which is 28. Actually, it's 818, which means 24. Oh no, it's 1C. Yeah, which means 28 raw bitmap data. And next 8 bytes are the resolution of this image. I use 72 dpi and multiply by 39 inches per meter to make it as a dpm maybe one. So it's 130b 4 zeros. And this is the width. And next the height is 130b and 4 zeros. And next 4 bytes are the colors in the palette. So we can just type in 0 means we use all the color that that we can use. And the next four bytes are the important colors. So 0 means all colors are important. So just type 0. Okay. That's all for div header. So let's paint right now. We can paint. Well, there's something you need to attention here. Well, you know, uh, the color shown on the website, some website tells you is in RGB, but in the bitmap file, it shows in the BGR, which means this one is red, green, and blue. So if you if you want the red, you should type in 0000 and FF. Okay, so let's paint. Well, 006 is FF, which is orange, and and this is yellow, this is green, okay. So this well until here this is not all of the uh, row in all the pixels in a row, because at here we have the raw size material raw bitmap data, which is 28. So from here to here there are only 21 bytes here. So we need to add some paddings here, which is 7, like this. So big this make this as like make the make this row like uh, becomes 28 bytes. Okay. So and this is the row on the bottom. So let's paint the rest the pixels. And back to the third byte here, I mentioned that this is the uh, bytes of this bitmap file. So just so we can calculate that we have these bytes. Well, there's an easy way to calculate it. That it should be 54 plus 28 multiplied by 7, which is 250. Well, so that in hex it should be FA. Okay, just save it. Okay, so this might be all of the code, all of the files in this bitmap file. Then let's see what will happen. What this bitmap looks like.